very good afternoon to you. You're watching Times Now Live. I'm Pratibha. Delhi NCR continues to breathe poison as air quality is in the very poor category in the national capital today. In fact, the AQI has touched severe level yesterday before recording a slight dip today. But the pollution levels are still way too high for Delhiites to breathe easy. In fact, people again woke up to thick smog at many places in the national capital region, with relentless farm fires from the neighboring states contributing significantly to Delhi's smoky haze. Now, the Delhi BJP has also written to the LG Vinay Kumar to asking him to declare a health emergency in the national capital. Now, the BJP and the National Child Rights Body have also sought closure of the schools as the air poses health risk, especially to children.
Here at the Ministry of Earth Sciences Air Quality Monitoring Station, you can clearly see PM 2.5 is at 268, which still falls in the very poor category. Remember, the air pollution level went from bad to worse yesterday because the numbers and the incidences of farm fires in the state of Punjab went up in excess of 1800, and despite multiple challenges faced by the government agencies, they have not been able to curtail the menace of stubble burning in Punjab.
We are currently here at the Tyagraj Stadium, and my video journalist Vimal is going to show you the kind of pollution there is, and there is a athletics meet that is going on in between. We tried speaking to many athletes, and what they say is that they're only focused on competing because at the end of the day it is for their career, it is to grow their career, and that is why they're not focusing on the pollution too much. But there were one or two athletes who did speak about the problems that they face in terms of pollution. They have irritation in their eyes, they have congestion in their chest and throat, and if the pollution would have been less, their practice would have been a lot better, is what these athletes are saying.
Right now we are at the Badarpur border and the AQI level here is 406. Now if we try and look at even 200 meters from where we are standing, there is clear smog due to pollution. There is, even after the sun is out, there's clear smog. There is smog suspending over the air, and the AQI level today in several parts of the NCR and Delhi is in the severe category. Now it is the 6th day since the AQI level in Delhi NCR is in the severe category.
So you saw the ground situation, but the Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai has assured that the government has intensified efforts to control the pollution crisis. Anti-dust drives are being conducted in Delhi. The AQI, remember, has come to very poor category from severe level. And in the coming days, some more respite is expected. The Aam Aadmi Party minister also slammed the BJP for politicizing the incident and misleading people.
प्रदूषण को कम करने के लिए दिल्ली सरकार अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के नेतृत्व में जितना प्रयास कर रही है, आज की तारीख में भारत के अंदर कोई भी राज्य सरकार नहीं कर रही। लेकिन फिर सवाल आता है कि आखिर फिर भी प्रदूषण बढ़ क्यों रहा है। उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर पराली जलती है, हरियाणा के अंदर पराली जलती है, लेकिन चूंकि सबसे ज्यादा धान की खेती पंजाब के अंदर होती है, उससे पराली पिछले कई सालों से जल रही है। और इस समय खास तौर से जब पराली की जलने की घटनाएं बढ़ती हैं, तो इस समय दिल्ली के अंदर उसका भी जो पोल्यूशन है वो तेजी के साथ अप कर देता है। समाधान राजनीति से नहीं हो सकता, भाजपा के गाली देने से नहीं होगा, भाजपा का सहयोग चाहिए।
So let's put things in perspective. Remember, the entire debate about the air quality gets reignited every single time during Diwali. This time around, it was especially more vociferous because the Aam Aadmi Party also announced 6 months jail for bursting crackers. But here, let's tell you the AQI and how it's changed. This is after Diwali, mind you, so the focus is completely on the stubble burning. It started on October 21st. It was 393. Even that's considered to be a poor air quality. But look at that. From 21st to the 24th, there's been a big jump. From 393, the AQI increases to 1019, beg your pardon, 1019. And it continues like that, again increasing to 1111. So 1111. This increase is on October 27th. And again, there's another jump. And here as well, extremely severe category. This is on October 29th. It has risen all the more, after which there's a very slight dip, and this is on October 30th. A slight dip from the previous day, but immediately after that there's a massive jump yet again. So by October 31st, this is how it had increased. Now let's talk about in Delhi how the pollution levels are, what are the causes for it as well. So looking at Delhi's AQI, look at this. From 397 or October 29th, it has been increasing consistently from October 30th, then to 31st, and then finally on November 1st. So by November 1st, it has increased to 426. That is the kind of jump that it has seen. And of course, today there's been a slight dip in the AQI, but that of course is not enough. Now, let me talk about the percentage of stubble burning and how that's responsible for the air pollution. And this because there's been a lot of debate over what is the real cause of pollution in the national capital. Now, let's talk about the percentage, the share of the stubble burning in Delhi's air and how it contributes to making the air difficult to even breathe. So on October 26th, we just showed you the number of stubble burning cases that have increased. So look at this at 5, and by 28th, it increases to 7%. And by, of course, October 29th, there's a huge jump. So it amounts to 21% of the pollution in the national capital. So similarly, there's a slight dip here on October 30th and another slight dip here from the previous day, but it's still very high at 22% and now 14%. So there is a lot of talk around what is the kind of contribution that stubble burning has to the pollution. So these are the questions that have been raising in. Now, with the city continuing to suffer, there's politics playing out over it as well. Remember, we just played out the reaction of the Aam Aadmi Party minister who said that our government is doing a lot and it is the governments of UP and Haryana that have not done enough to curb the air pollution in and around the national capital. Now, as the politics continues, let's also get you some more reactions.
Commonest complaint people have is eye becoming sore, burning the eyes. Ultimately, it becomes a dry, itchy eyes. You have burning in the nose. You also have a funny taste on your lips, and if you touch your tongue, there is that metallic taste. Then sore throat. So a lot of people are doing, you will hear a lot of people are doing like that. And as the smoke goes inside the chest, it causes immediate acute inflammation in the lining.
So hospitals are seeing a surge in the number of patients with health problems such as difficulty in breathing, tightness in chest, asthmatic problems as well. So at the center of this entire controversy is stubble burning. Now, stubble burning has been adding to the woes of Delhi NCR, and it's high time that the state government finds a permanent solution in order to put a stop to it. Punjab has been reporting a maximum number of farm fire cases, followed by Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. But there is a glaring difference between the number of cases from both the states. Now, comparatively, Haryana has better controlled stubble burning incidents in the state. Steps like traditional manual methods of harvesting and usage of several machinery are also proving to be a boon for the state. In fact, the farmers in Haryana have also been using paddy straw as cattle feed as well. So this calls for Punjab to also take cue from Haryana and control the stubble burning menace. As per sources, the state has been scarcely using even the biodecomposer method. In fact, even most of the stubble removal machines are still lying unused in the state.
Bopara Kala Society in district Ludhiana, where we can see that a huge equipment for this stubble which are being used by the farmer, that is also lying here. This equipment which we are showing at this point of time, this is called Happy Seeder, which is being given by the central government, and these are being provided to the state government. And what we have learned from these farmers who are present here, they say this Happy Seeder is not being used by the farmer. That could be one of the reasons why this stubble burning cases are going up.
ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਜਾਨ ਕਿ ਸੁਪਰ ਸੀਡਰ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਣ 21 ਸਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਏ ਆ ਦੋ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਜਾਨ ਕਿ ਹੈਪੀ ਸੀਡਰ ਸੀਡਰ ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਸੁਪਰ ਸੀਡਰ ਦੀ ਆ। ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਚ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਜਾਈ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ।
These are the machines these are called happy seeder, which are not being used this time, and that could be one of the reasons why the stubble burning cases have gone up. What we learned from the farmer, he says that these machines are not being used by the farmers because farmers say that these machines are not up to mark.
किसानों का ये तर्क है कि अगर इस पराली को बिना जलाए खेत से निकालना है तो उनको करीब 5 से 6 हज़ार रुपये प्रति एकड़ पैसा चाहिए, लेकिन कोई आर्थिक मदद नहीं है, इस बार प्रोडक्शन भी कम है, इसलिए उनके पास सिर्फ एक ही विकल्प है कि वो माचिस की तीली लें और पराली में लगा दें और इस तरीके से अपने खेतों को ठीक करें। किसान लगातार कृषि यंत्रों की बात कर रहा है, कृषि उपकरणों की मांग कर रहा है, चाहे वो हैप्पी सीडर हो, सुपर सीडर हो, बेलर मशीनें हो, लेकिन वो पर्याप्त संख्या में नहीं है। और केंद्र सरकार ने जो कहा कि जो सेंटर से मदद दी गई थी, फंड करीब 47% अकेले पंजाब को दिया गया था और उससे जो मशीनें खरीदी गई उनका इस्तेमाल ही नहीं हुआ, वो उसी तरीके से पड़ी हैं। और पंजाब सरकार हालांकि ये बार बार कह रही है कि सारी मशीनें इस्तेमाल की जा रही हैं, किसानों को दी जा रही हैं।
सबसे बड़ी चुनौती थी कि कैसे धान का जो वेस्ट है जिसे पराली कहा जाता है उसे जलाने से रोका जा सके। इस खेत से हम आपको 3 तस्वीरें दिखाएंगे और समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे कि आखिर पूरा प्रोसेस होता क्या था। पहले जब धान के वेस्ट को, जिसे आप पराली के तौर पर आप देख सकते हैं, ये पराली से जलाकर और इसे बायो कंपोस्ट में तब्दील कर दिया जाता था। पूरे जलाने के प्रोसेस में इस तरह के जो पराली को आता था, वो जलाने के प्रोसेस में जो पंजाब से और खासकर इस साल की बात करें तो लगातार मामले बढ़े हैं, वो फिर हवा दिल्ली के आसपास आती थी। और इस वक्त में जब वेदर कंडीशंस की वजह से दिल्ली एनसीआर के पास एक पूरा हवा का गुब्बार बन जाता था जो लोगों को आज जीना मुहाल कर देता था। लेकिन अब दूसरे विकल्प के तौर पे देखिए कि इस वेस्ट को कैसे यहाँ पे डिकम्पोस्ट किया गया और डिकम्पोस्ट के बाद हम आपको जल्द से दिखाएंगे कि कैसे इसे एक तरह से वेस्ट को, पराली को जो पशुओं के चारे के तौर पे तब्दील कर दिया गया और जिससे कम से कम न केवल खिलाया जा सके। हालांकि ये तस्वीरें आपको हरियाणा में प्रशासन के, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के मदद से और फिर किसानों को कॉन्फिडेंस में लेके ये प्रोसेस आपको देखने को मिलेगा जहां पे लोग इसका एक तरह से बेहतर उपयोग कर रहे हैं।
So, in continuation of Times Now's reality check on Punjab government's claims on pollution controlling measures, we bring you another instance of the inefficiency of the government's efforts. Despite the tall claims by the Aam Aadmi Party, the state government efforts have largely been ineffective in controlling stubble burning incidents in the state, which doesn't show any significant decline from last year's figures. The administration has failed to show decisive intent, as is demonstrated in the recent video. A fire brigade truck was not only hijacked by the farmers' union BKU Kadia and the staff taken hostage as well. In brazen defiance of the law of the land, the administration could do nothing but witness the sheer blackmail. Take a look at what happened.
ਉਹਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਮਸਲਾ ਹੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੀ ਆਦਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਖੜੇ ਤੋਂ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਭਰਾ ਅੱਗ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਡੀਲਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦ ਕੋਲੇ ਨਾਲ
Well, the farmers claim that though there is a crackdown on stubble burning, no real alternatives have been provided by the Punjab government, and the farmers have basically been left to fend for themselves.
CM ਸਾਡਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਸ਼ੂ ਨਕ ਸੰਦ ਦੇਣ ਚ ਸਫਲ ਹੋਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਾਰਖਾਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾ ਸਕੇ, ਕੋਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮਲਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾ ਸਕੇ, ਕੋਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੌਪਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਲਾਗੂ ਅਸਲੀ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ। रूलर वगैरह सुपर सीडर जिहड़ा इन्होंने बनाया, मैं कहना कोई साडा अल्टीमेटम आ कोई भी ਅਧਿਕਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖੇਤੀਬਾੜੀ ਅਧਿਕਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਚਲਾ ਕੇ ਦਿਖਾ ਦੇਵੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਅੱਗ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਨਲਾਇਕੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੋਈ ਪੁਖਤਾ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਿਰਫ ਹੈਗਾ 10 ਦਿਨ 10 ਦਿਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਝੋਨਾ ਵੀ ਵੱਢਣਾ ਗਾ ਕਣਕ ਵੀ ਬੀਜਣੀ ਹੈ।
So the blame game over the issue continues, but it is finally the common man having to breathe the poisonous air in the national capital in and around. We continue tracking the developments and the politics around it, but for now it's time for us to slip into a short break. We'll be right back.